Hey everybody, welcome back to Holy Roller Guitars and this episode of Tech Specs, where we have this 2014 Tailor 214 CE nylon guitar. So starting off here at the body, we have a different bridge because this is a nylon guitar. So we have your like string through kind of bridge here where you have to tie it off for the nylon guitars. I did do a video about that maybe 2 weeks back. So if you want to, I believe it's a little bit of a longer video, but I go into depth of how to tie this and which way to face the string and all that. So if y'all want to look at that video, y'all can, and that will show the strings that are currently on this guitar, and I'll put a picture up right now of what strings are on there. These are the strings that I like to use. I wanted to try the new Diodario X series. So these are the ones that usually come on Tailor guitars. And so if you want to, you can buy a package of these. I really like these. So I like the carbon. Just make sure that you get the hard tension. On the body itself, you're going to have your Grand Auditorium style body style. So the 214 style. This is a 200 series, so you do get the gloss top. So you can see there, it's a gloss top. And then on the back and sides, you would get rosewood. So the 214 series now in 2022, 2023, they have changed dramatically. So they have a lot of different deluxe models, different woods, sunburst tops, and even now they came out with some newer ones. So you'll find a lot of newer ones. Steel string guitars, not the nylon guitar is still the same. Where this one has, it's a CE, so it has the cutaway here, and like I mentioned yesterday, it's more straight, and then the electronics is the tailor system there. And then we will take the output jack or input jack out so we can look inside the body. I did figure out that we can do that, so we'll take a look at that. And then you do have your rosewood sides, and then you have your rosewood back. So I'll get more into depth here just in a second. But then going to your neck, you have your mahogany neck. So here's your neck. And it is a satin, and it is kind of not rough, but it's not, you know, fine where it's like glossed over and like this is. It does have a little roughness to the wood. But somebody did love this guitar, and as you can see there, let me turn this around. As you can see here, somebody really loved this guitar, and they did gloss over it by playing it so much. And then you have your classical headstock here, but made by Tailor. You have your tuners here, tuning pegs, and the winders there. And I love these. These are like a white pearlescent kind of color, so it's pretty nice. And here you can see where the here is where the 12th fret is at, and here is where the 11th fret is at. So I might get the 10th and the 11th just to show y'all the depth. Here you can see the rosewood. Here, mahogany neck, and then the expression system there. Here is the back of the body, and you can tell that there are some parts that are satin. There are some parts that are glossed over. So these do come satin. Let's see if I can get y'all. I'm gonna try and get y'all the bow. So I'm not completely sure if y'all can see this, but there is a bow on the back, so it arches out a little bit. Not sure if you're able to see that or not, but there is a quite bit of a bow here. It goes like flat, and then it goes up and back down. So there's a bow here. Where we do have the bottom side of the guitar. It's rosewood. Get y'all a view of this here. So here's the top view of the Tailor expression system. My settings, I tend to have more treble, less bass, and then the volume's always off when I unplug the guitar. There's this. And you can also tell, like here, this is where it's kind of glossed over, where you lay your hand. And then here's your output or input jack. What would you call that? I guess it would be the output jack, right? So the output jack is here, and then where you put your battery pack. So here's your battery compartment. It's for a 9-volt battery. You can see there where it says positive, negative, and goes in back here. And we'll open this up so we can go ahead and look inside of the body after we look at the neck, and that'll be at the end of the video. So here at the bridge, this is ebony. I believe this is bone. Saddle, this is a rosewood replacement pickguard that I put on there because the nylon guitars don't come with a pickguard, so I put that on there. We have your ebony 20 frets fingerboard with the, I believe, but I believe there's some kind of pearl dot inlays. And like I said, I'm not sure if this is a replacement nut, like I said in the video yesterday, but I believe that's bone also. And then we have your tailor headstock. So let's get started. We're going to get the nut width. We're going to get let's get the width at the 3rd and at the 12th. And then we will get your neck depth. And then at the 1st, and probably most likely, so the 12th there is with the double dots. Of course, I can't get the neck contour there. At the 11th, it's still kind of leading there at the trailing edge. So we might get the neck depth at the 10th and the contour at the 10th also. Let's get started, and then I will also get you the body width here at the top bout, at the bottom bout, and then I will get you the length of the body, and then the width here at the top, probably from here to here, and then the same thing from here to there for the bottom. So let's get started. I hope you enjoy, and thank you for being here. Alrighty, so here at the nut we have a width of 1.89. Moving on to the 3rd fret, it looks like we have 2.00. And at the 12th fret, it looks like we have 2.29. Really quickly, I just wanted to say, when loosening your strings, please wear your safety glasses, because you never know when a string can pop. And I don't want anyone to get hurt, so thank you. Alright, so as you can see here, I put some light tacking tape here on the 11th fret, so we're going to get the 10th fret here. So we're going to get the 1st fret and the 10th fret neck depth. 1st fret neck depth is 0.87. And moving here to the 10th fret, and we have the same, 0.87. And we'll go ahead and take the 11th for fun. And we have, if I go to the front, we'll have 0.90. And then if I go to the back where the arch starts to come about, it's about 0.95. And then again, that's what I'm talking about on the 11th here, how the arch starts to come about. Alrighty, so here we have your 1st and 10th fret neck profile, and you can see how it's very C-shaped like, very rounded. And I'm learning a lot. I'm learning not to go all the way down, because then you'll get like a flat spot there and it'll look more like a D-shaped kind of neck. So this one here at the back looks, rounded off. So before, the first one had a flat spot, and I'll show you really quick what I mean if I push the contour gauge all the way down here at the bottom. Well, y'all will see it, but it kind of has like a little flat spot there on the 1st fret. Alright, so here at its longest, it kind of ends at the 14th fret here. And at the longest, the body is at about 20 inches, a little bit shorter. So 19 7/8. So I hope that helps right there. And let's get the width. Alright, so at its longest, you'll have about 11.5 inches. So there you go, there's that. And here at the lower bout, at its widest, you'll have about 15 and a little bit over 3/4. Alrighty, so let's get the depth of the body. So let's get the upper bout and the lower bout, and then we'll look inside of the guitar at the electronics. Try and look at the electronics up here, and we'll look at the construction of the inside of the guitar. Alright, so here at the upper bout, we have about 3.89, so almost 3.9. And then at the lower bout, we have 4.33. All right, let's take a look at the inside and the electronics. There's 2 Phillips heads, so I'm going to use my Music Nomad screwdriver. Trusty old one here. It's already all worn out. So there's 2 screws here at the bottom. So there's 2 screws here at the bottom. And then you'll take this out and then unclip the electronics. Remove the electronics, you have these 2 screws here and here. And then you'll just take this out. There's a pad here, and you have to clip this wire off. So at the very end, you see here, there's a push down pad on the connection part, and you'll take out the board here. So here's the board for the output jack, and then for the 9-volt battery, and how they construct that. Not sure if it says anything on here. The light up here, and we're gonna go ahead and look into the body here. Alrighty, so like I said, there's a little bow at the back of the guitar. Not sure if that's how they go without using like reinforcements there. And then you can see the rosewood sides here where your cutaway is at. And then on this side is the top of the guitar. See how they use those clips. And I don't see like the cuts in the wood for the binding. But here is your tailor sticker there. It looks like it's peeling down. Didn't notice that before. There are your electronics. And the red dot there is pretty cool. Whenever it's on, the light comes on to let you know that it's working. If the light's not on, then the battery is dead. For the top construction, there's 2 pieces there where the sound hole is at. So that's the bolt right there on top of the tailor sticker that holds down the neck. And then there's a brace here on where the sound hole was at. And then another brace there. And then braces going diagonal here, going to your bridge, like an H. And then there's where your electronics go for your soundboard, for your saddle. So, pretty awesome. That way, I hadn't taken a look at this before, so this is my first time. So just trying to get the camera in here to see. So, I hope y'all enjoyed. I wanted to quickly show y'all the plug before plugging it back in. This is your plug. You just push down on that tab right there in the middle, and then it'll come off of the control panel. So let me plug it back in and I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm going to show you a close-up view here, and so y'all can help me out here. But you're going to plug this back in here like so. And let me see if I can get this finger here. So then you'll just go ahead and connect it right there. That's how you can connect your control panel back together. And I'm pretty sure that's the same way it's going to be for the, is it the, for the 616? And then it just goes in this way. So it'll go in this way. And then put it back there. Put your 2 screws there. And then put your battery back in. Energizer, if you want to be a sponsor of the channel, I need some of these batteries. And these batteries for the guitar tuner. And possibly these for, I'm trying to find calipers with larger font, a larger screen, so I can see it a little bit better. They might use these. So the ones I've been seeing have been using these. So then we'll go ahead and we have to put the screws back in. Let's put the screws back in. We'll get the screws back in here, and it's very simple. It's just 2 screws. Go to the left side. Get this one. And I just wanted to say that with my vision parody, the iPad comes into play. So a lot of the things that I do, well on camera, I'm actually using the iPad as a zoom in device. So I can go in here and, you know, find where I need to put the screwdriver, you know, on each side. Or if y'all wonder how I see things, like this control, I'll use the camera, the iPad, since it's a big screen, and I'll see like the positive and negative, and then look at the battery, which I'm familiar with these, but they do have the, you know, negative and positive here. And then it also does help. Tailor does have these nice cool cutouts so where you can know where to put the battery. And then just make sure this is snug, and then I'll say my goodbyes. Alrighty. Well, thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope y'all enjoyed this this cool video. I know I didn't get to show y'all the top very well, but you have these very vertical lines on the body that look really cool. So I'm guessing that is a Sitka spruce top, but you can see how this guitar was very well played. You know, they does have some battle scars, some dings on the top, but it's a very nice top, and it's a glossy top. But I think just by being played so much, it's just, you know, really nice guitar. You can see a lot of the battle scars up here. And whoever played it did play with a pick. And I think Star Brenham was asking me what kind of picks I use. So let me get a pick real quick. So Mr. Star Brenham was asking me what kind of picks I use for this guitar. I do use these Jim Dunlop Nylon 0.73 millimeter. I use these on everything from the nylon guitar to steel string guitars to my electric guitar. I do like how it has like this textured material up top. It does help because I do kind of sweat, and then it is flexible, the end of the pick. So I do like these for a lot of things. I did see sometimes when I use this guitar, on the case I do have a pick holder that my brother-in-law made, and I do have some Fender medium picks in there, and I do have another Dunlop. It's a white one, or like a very light gray colored, and it's a very light pick. I do like that. I like it on this one. So I do, for the most part though, I just use this one, 73s. Yeah, let me know if there's anything that I missed that y'all wanted to take a look at. I did just want to briefly go over the tuners again. There they are. Tailor. And this is what it looks like on the sticker here. So it does say 214 CEN and signed. So there you go. So thank you all for being here. God bless y'all. Hope you have a blessed Palm Sunday Easter week, and also a blessed Easter weekend. If y'all celebrate Easter, especially Resurrection Sunday. So hopefully I'll be able to put a video out for y'all either Saturday or Sunday. And what I wanted to ask y'all is, my question is on this Epiphone 56. I don't like the way these tuners look like greenish, tombstoney. So I do want to change them out. I want to put these Kluson Deluxe Tuners. So let me know if y'all want to see a video of changing these Klusons from this Ventura LP Junior DC to the 56. And then join me next week where we will go over this guitar. It's a Sonata 12 string, and you know, it has the inlays all around the body. It has a nice floral inlay here. Here's the headstock. Join me next week for this guitar. So God bless everyone. Have a blessed day, blessed Thursday. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.